It's Portland Bulldogs boys basketball on WPPS TV3. Brought to you by the Portland Public Schools. Promise, prepared, and empowered. Now we send you to the broadcast booth with Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt. Good evening. It's January 30th, 2024, and we're here at the home of Oxford Hills, where tonight the Vikings will take on your Portland Bulldogs. This is Steve Schwartz along with Frank Myatt. Frank, the Dogs come in tonight ranked third. They didn't really gain much in heel point standings by beating number one Wyndham, but they did gain some momentum. We'll see if they can carry that through tonight.
Absolutely, Steve. Portland's been on a roll of late. Big win over Wyndham, but an absolute annihilation of South Portland before that. Momentum's on their side, but this is a tough place to play up here in Oxford Hills, and we expect the Vikings to really come out and try to avenge that 17-point loss in the first matchup.
That's right. And was it Brady Delameter that led all scorers for Oxford Hills in that game with yet only 7?
Yeah, Portland, excellent defensive effort that night in Portland. Final score 54-31. Anytime you're holding the team under 35 points, you are doing everything right defensively.
But as you said, you never do count Oxford Hills out. They have a fine tradition. All around this gym, there are all kinds of banners and trophies and such. And they do have a great basketball tradition. In fact, Portland beating them just last year in the regional final.
Oxford Hills coach Scott Graffam has been at it even longer than Joe Russo. I think this might be his 40th year of coaching, but between the two of them, quite a bit of experience, a heck of a lot of wins. 2 seasoned basketball minds. It'll be fun to see him go at it tonight.
Folks, the Dogs are led by Kevin Rugabira in scoring this year, but they have 3 in double figures, including Jesse Kamas and Drew Veyu. An interesting statistic that we saw is he leads the team with 3-pointers with 30. He's shooting just about 50% from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it's an incredible number. I think anytime you get a shooter up over the 35% range, close to 40, that's when you get to that elite level of shooting. To be at 50% and still take enough shots to build that volume, Drew Veyer's got to be one of the best shooters in the league.
Folks, we're going to bring you all of the exciting action in a moment.
High School for tonight's boys varsity basketball game featuring Portland High School and your host, Vikings of Oxford Hills. The NBA, the PBAC, Oxford Hills, and Portland High Schools have united in their efforts to promote good sportsmanship. Please do not debate any part or any part of this contest tonight. Now the starting lineup for Portland. Number 1, Kevin Rugabira.
It's number 1, of course.
Kevin was the leading scorer in the first matchup, scoring 20 points for the Bulldogs in their victory at the Expo.
Number 4, Peter Jeremowski.
An interesting pronunciation of Pepito's last name.
And number 24, Jesse Kamas. Head coach for Portland is Joe Russo, assistant 5 and PH, Joe Giordano and Joe Johnson. Now your starting lineup.
Table of Joes, except for Dan.
We have to rename him.
Number 3. Number 12,
And Delameter was the leading scorer for the Vikings, scoring 7 points in the first matchup. Portland did a great job defensively, holding Oxford Hills to 31 points.
And number 25, and number 42, Cam Buchanan. Tonight's special team, Patrick Henry and Justin Meaner. We thank them for being here. Please give them your support. Please rise and remove your hats as we honor Becker with the playing of the national anthem.
And we're going to be ready for tip-off in just a moment. So it looks like jumping at center court is Braden Murch, along with Jones, and Jesse Thomas goes in, gets his own rebound, fights, and in for 2.
Yeah, Portland getting right after it, right off the tip. And a turnover.
First turnover of the game, 60 seconds in.
Oxford Hills out in man-to-man.
It's a little less than 60 seconds, actually.
Nice
Pepito
block.
is blocked by Delameter, who comes the other way, is Murch. Whoa. He almost loses it, goes up with it, and Vayu with the rebound. Thomas for the long 3.
Yeah,
Doesn't
didn't look good
fall.
coming out.
And the rebound, Delameter. Murch is deep.
Bulldogs also showing man-to-man here.
And he hands it off to Holbrook. Whoa, Murch took a step.
Yeah, physical
Not called.
inside.
Well, it would be helpful if they would announce who scores here, but I don't think they do.
Guess we're on our own.
The long 3 for Rugabira, in and out.
Yeah, nice box out there by Jake Carson.
Now coming the other way. That's a nifty drive, but the rebound by Pepita. And inside, whoa, my goodness gracious.
Wow, that was a hard foul there. And Cordell looks to be shaken up a little bit.
We'll take a break. So Cordell Jones is up, and he'll be shooting 2 at the line. He's in the act of shooting during that very hard foul.
And hits it. No better way to get yourself back into the rhythm of the game is go to the line off a hard foul, knock him down.
Hits 1 of 2. The rebound will come to Carson. He gets it up. The Jones with the rebound on the miss by Holbrook, and here's Jesse Thomas now. Also a man-to-man defense here for Oxford Hills. Vayu steps out.
Nice look.
Rugabira,
Tested.
yep, nice save there by Holbrook.
That up ahead. Short jumper. Delameter puts it in for 2.
So it's a 1-point lead for Oxford Hills here with 5:42 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, early momentum on the side of the Vikings. Of course, Portland defeating them by 17 in the Expo. They'd love to return the favor.
You know, they're just short. Whoa, my goodness.
That's going to be the first on Rugabira. Portland's first foul. Here comes Portland showing 2-2-1. Oh, nice rotation by Vayu. Jones saw it, Vayu saw it.
Pepito, actually, on that 3.
That deflection is going to be off Rugabira.
6-4 is the score. The Dogs in front. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Murch set to take it out.
That good break that time by Oxford.
Well, that's a nice fighting inside. Offensive rebound for Laverdier and the putback. It's a tie score. Pepito Garamgisha now beyond the arc. He's got Thomas cutting inside. Ooh, well, okay. That's one way to do it.
Yep. The long balls aren't falling so far in the early going for Portland.
Delameter with another rebound.
nice read by Jones.
Jones, and he gets it to Rugabira, up and not in.
I think Kevin was a little far away when he took off there, but the deflection will be off the Vikings, so they'll retain possession.
And we're going to see James Johnson in for Drew Vayu, and it looks like Holden Shaw is going to come in for Oxford Hills.
And
there's
Lucas will gauge for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and there's another substitute as well for Oxford Hills. I'm just trying to figure out the numbers, but we want to see Jesse fight hard for that basket first. He's got 4 points. 8-6 is the lead now for the Dogs.
Now, Holden Shaw was very physical with Jesse in that first matchup. So I'd expect the same here.
Now, Delamita with 2 there ties it up. 3:42 left in the first quarter. We're going to have a Portland timeout. So we'll take one too with 3:41 left in the first quarter. Bound after the Joe Russo timeout. We'll see what he's cooked up. He's got the same lineup that came out. Gage to Jones. Jones. Ooh.
He'll be fouled. It'll be Carson's first, Vikings second.
And Jones in the act of shooting. I think he'll be shooting 2 at the line.
Yep.
1 for 2 from the line so far tonight. And he hits 1 of 2 again, so he's 2 for 4. And he gives the Dogs a 1-point lead with 3.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Wow. Boy, fighting hard through that is Carson.
Yeah, good physical defense. Carson's able to absorb it and give the Vikings the lead.
A seesaw game against Oxford Hills in the early going. Whoa. Jones goes down. He knew he couldn't touch it. It's a Portland turnover. Johnson got beat there a little bit.
Nice ball movement from the Vikings.
And the offensive rebound to Holden Shaw. Ooh, offensive foul on Delamita, his first.
Yep, Vikings third, also Oxford Hills' 4th turnover of the game. So 2 for the Bulldogs.
I'd take that odds throughout the night. 2 for 1.
Yep, as Bayou and Rugabira re-enter the game for Portland.
Pito Garamgisha finds Kamas. Kamas wanted it, thought better of it. Gets it out to Kevin.
And then Portland's going to reset here.
Well, no shot clock. They certainly can reset. And they will. Here's Pepito Garamgisha now. There's 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 10-9 is the score. Oxford Hills up by 1.
Yeah, Shaw doing a great job. He's being very physical with Kamas. Travel. That's a big defensive win there for the Vikings, Steve.
Devin Walker is going to check in. He had a good JV game tonight, too. He swings on both teams.
That was over a minute of possession for the Bulldogs and nothing to come for it. Not even a shot.
Trap is on. It's dealt with nicely by Roy. Brady Roy in the game for Oxford Hills.
Nice little jumper there from Holbrook.
His first points of the night, and now it's a 3-point Oxford Hills lead with 1:11 left in the first quarter. Giramgisha in the corner to Rugabirwa.
In and out.
Delameter with another rebound.
And we're not tracking shooting percentage, Steve, but I'd hate to know what it is for the Bulldogs, particularly from behind the arc.
However, the high percentage shot for Brady Roy, they are really spreading it out. Everybody but Delameter has 2 points for Oxford Hills, and he's got 4. And
8-1 Oxford Hills run here in the last 3 minutes.
Gabira in and out again. Rebound, Pulkkinen.
Up ahead.
Wow. Brady Roy with an expressive basket. 13 seconds to go in the first quarter.
That run, 10-2 or 8-0, depends on how much time you want to look at. Momentum's really on the Vikings side here. There's Giramgisha will go to the line. Foul will be on Eli Laverdier. No, correction, 42, Cameron Pulkkinen. Front rim.
Not what you want to see happen when you're down, but he can bring the Dogs to within 6 here with 5.2 seconds left in the first quarter. Hits 1 of 2, which has been the theme of Portland at the line all night, as they're 3 of 6. Well, there was a nice effort there, but denied by Holden Shaw. 16-10 will bring you second quarter action in a moment. So taking the ball in will be Jake Carson. Wow. Veyu with the rebound. Coming the other way.
And that's going to be off Giramgisha, standing out of bounds. Or evens the turnover, levels the turnover battle at 4 apiece. And so Portland full court man here. Maddox Meese has entered the game for Portland.
Gabe Damon for Oxford Hills. And a nice bucket by Carter Holbrook gives Oxford Hills an 8-point lead. Very surprising after what Portland did to Wyndham in the last game.
And Bulldogs on upset alert.
Jones goes for a long 3. It doesn't fall. The one-handed rebound by Eli Laverdier. Now coming the other way. And that
could be off Oxford.
Yeah.
Home crowd not happy.
Thomas inside. He's fouled.
Yep.
You know, one thing about this gym, more than any other maybe, is you can hear the crowd. The acoustics are such that you can really hear them, and they are pretty vocal.
They are. The first foul of the quarter for the Vikings goes on 25, Eli Laverdier.
Thank you for paying attention, by the way, because there's no other way to know it. And once again, if they hold true to form, Camas will hit this and they'll be at 50% from the charity stripe.
Good call.
Well, down by 7, 18-11, 6:45 left in the first quarter.
Nice defense there by Veyu.
Boy, Holbrook is impressive.
Nice rebound by Meese.
Over to Rugabirwa, who's Gets it to Kamas, who steps out. At the foul line, he fought him off. And Kamas is so good. Leads all scorers with 7 points right now. Brings the Dogs to within 5.
Good hands by Rugabewa.
There's a steal, is one-on-one, and up and in.
Coach Grafton's going to want a timeout.
So we'll take one, too, with 5 minutes, 38 seconds left in the half. The Dogs are down now by 3, 18-15. We're back from the timeout. Steve Schwartz, Frank Myatt, WPPS TV3. Noah Giordano on camera. Bringing you Portland Bulldogs basketball all season long. Tonight from Oxford Hills. Whoa!
Portland defense really
5 defenders. A conversion. Let's see who gets the foul.
This could be Mies, number 11. Maddox is first of the quarter.
So Delameter will be shooting 2 at the line. First one goes in. Second one doesn't, but the rebound. Yeah. Kamas with a hard rebound there. Jake Carson had that offensive rebound. Whoa, the no-look pass. Offensive foul.
Yeah, Kamas didn't think he was set there. Of course, all of a sudden the crowd likes the officials. Portland's 5th turnover of the game. Jesse's first foul. A steal by Mies. Nice read, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds on the landing. So turnover apiece there.
It's 19-15. Vikings in front here with 5:09 left in the first half.
Another steal by Mies.
Steal by Mies.
Nice read.
Rugabeira inside to Jones. Back to Rugabeira.
He's got to pull up to the 15-footer there. Cleared out plenty of space, but lost it in traffic.
A long 3 for Jake Carson. Opens it up again to a 7-point lead. 22-15. 4.5 minutes left in the first half. Kamas steps out, takes the long 3 himself.
Nothing.
Doesn't hit it. The rebound to Carson. Now coming the other way. Oh my gosh. What a shot. Delameter is quite the athlete. He ties Kamas, leading all scorers with 7, and we're going to have a Portland timeout with Formula 409 left in the first half. So we'll see what Coach Russo has cooked up here for this possession.
Johnson will gauge in, replacing Gary McGeesha and Kamas.
Jones with the long 3.
Looks short coming out of the hands. That is just what the doctor ordered.
24-18 now. Vea with some good defense there, but it's over half court. Oh my gosh, Delameter. Great effort there. Rebound by Veu. And Jones, well, he did it before. He wants it again, but why not when Veu is inside?
Be deflected off of the Vikings. 4 rebounds here for Drew Veu in the early going. The first half, that is.
I even have him with 5, but I could be wrong.
I'll give him one more, just for you.
Takes the easier percentage shot, the 2-pointer, his
nice
first
look
of the game. Brings the Dogs to within 4 with 3:08 left here in the first half.
It's good to see Drew hit a little 15-footer. They don't all have to be threes.
You know, I'm just going to say, Frank, it has like a Friday night atmosphere, and we would have wished that the MPA had this game on a Friday night up in Oxford Hills. But the foul's going to be on Cordell Jones. That'll be his first. But it has seems to me, very much of a Friday night atmosphere here.
Yeah, I think just off the crowd here is better than you get a typical Tuesday. Also, of late, we've seen a lot of games in the Expo, which generally has an empty feel unless it's a massive matchup.
Vayu had that block, but not the second time around, as Shaw went up, got his own rebound. It's a 6-point Oxford Hills lead with 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Rugabira.
Nope, bad angle.
Too far. Rebound, Brady Roy. Delameter, why not? In and out, though.
Johnson's got to get two hands on that.
My goodness gracious. Well,
second chances.
And third chances. That time, finally, Johnson gets the foul.
That's off Johnson.
Whoa. It looked like Johnson got the rebound and threw it off of...
I think he was trying to do that, but I think the deflection might have come back off James.
He's going to take a seat. For the time being. Ooh.
Oh.
Nobody home on that cut.
Well, and as James was pleading his case, as Rasheed Wallace would say, ball don't lie. Turnover apiece. Portland ball either way.
Mies, and now in the game is Danny Amisi.
Good luck.
Vayu is open.
Yeah, we have a foul on Danny Amisi, I believe.
Yeah.
That's Portland's fourth.
One more, we're in the bonus here. And for every foul thereafter, Oxford Hills will be shooting 2 at the line. 26-20, 1.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. The Vikings in front.
Shaw just got possession, but nice work by Drew to stick with it.
Right, and a block for him, and now he's got the ball.
Travel. 8th Portland turnover. Oxford Hills in double digits with 10.
Here we go.
So 6-point lead here for the Vikings and 1:09 left in the first half. He's very, very strong underneath, holding Shaw for 2. It's an 8-point Oxford Hills lead, under a minute to go. Here's Legage out to Rugabirwa. Mies is cutting in. Walker's in there. Kevin over to Walker to Mies. In and out. The long throw, wow. They really have it together right now. The three-pointer for Carter Holbrook. He's got 7 points on the game. 15 seconds to go here. It's an 11-point Oxford Hills lead. Legage in the corner hits the three.
Just what they needed. Break the run.
And that's how we're going to end the first half, 31-23. Well, here we are at halftime. The Dogs are down 31-23, Frank. I think you could have knocked me over with a feather if you had told me that Oxford Hills would be up that much at halftime. But they have a terrific offense tonight, really spreading the ball around. Carter Holbrook has 7 points. Brady Delameter has 7 points. Jake Carson, 5. Brady Roy and Holden Shaw with 4 apiece. And the rebounding. Carson, Laverdier, a lot of offensive rebounds. I put a circle there when I see it. They've got that really firing on all cylinders so far.
Yeah, it's the second chances that are really doing it. And Oxford Hills is also shooting very well. They have the home crowd on their side. They're able to feed on that momentum, and they really took it to Portland High. And it took a couple kind of timely shots, those run-breaking threes. I think there was one by Cordell Jones, one by Lucas Legage in the half. Portland really needed those to kind of keep themselves alive in this game. And as we sit, it's an 8-point game going into halftime, where I think to me and you, it almost feels like it might be a 15-point game headed into halftime. Oxford Hills is playing very well.
Absolutely. And the Dogs are led by Jesse Kamas with 7 points. Drew Vayu, just 2 points, but 6 rebounds, including an offensive rebound. And Cordell Jones has 5 points. We saw him really mixing it up and a scrum in there quite a bit. We took a very hard foul at the beginning. Pepito Garam-Gisha, 4 points. And they're spreading it around too, but what do they have to do, Frank, to come back here in the second half, besides score baskets?
Well, I think it goes back to scoring baskets, but it also goes back to limiting second chances. If Oxford Hills only gets one chance on offense, they can cut those offensive rebounds down. The shots will eventually fall. Portland still has to just trust their offense, run their patterns, get the ball into the hands of open shooters. What they can't do is get the ball and have every single player think that he's going to be the savior tonight, put his head down, drive into traffic. That's going to be a recipe for disaster for Portland. So I would say open up the offense, pass the ball on time, be a willing passer, and those open shots will start falling eventually.
Folks, we're going to bring you second half action in a moment. Okay, folks, we're back. Steve Schwartz, Frank Myatt, Noah Giordano, Jesse Kamas to inbound. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall at the locker room.
I'm not sure I would have wanted to be.
Portland returns with its starters.
Nice pass.
Vayu for the long 3.
That's a
Jones.
good look, though.
Inside to Kamas.
Willing passing. That's a great assist from Drew Vayu. Hockey assist from Cordell Jones. Kamas converts.
He's at 9 points on the night.
A little late in the rotation.
Vayu with another rebound. He is a rebounding machine tonight with 7. Oh, no.
Wow.
Well, but he got it back because he followed.
Can he give himself an assist?
I don't know. Can there be 2 quick turnovers in that regard? I'm going to say no possession there on that. Maybe.
I agree. Should have been. Portland 2-3 zone.
31-27 is the score here as Portland has come out with a 4-0 run.
Oh, good hands.
Forced shot there.
Fantastic hustle by Jones. And they give it right back.
Yeah.
Foul's going to be on Garam-Gisha. Pepito's first. Portland's first the second half.
Student section fairly confident at this point. And with good reason. Not a backcourt on the tip.
Nope. Good defense by Jones. Couldn't quite run it down, though.
Garam-Gisha lets it go on the miss by Holbrook. He hasn't missed much tonight.
Coach Grafton's going to take a timeout.
Right, and we're going to take one, too. 6:02 left here in the third quarter. 31-27 is the score. The Dogs are clawing back. We are back. Jesse Kamas will inbound to Pepito Garam-Gisha. And no press here. So over half court.
Vikings in man-to-man.
Thomas in the corner.
He was clipped after the release. No call.
Oh, now Ruggiero was on the way out, so.
Yeah, it was really good. Carson ended up coming up with that one.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Carter Holbrook has been money tonight. He leads all scorers with 10 on the strength of that three-pointer. Nice no-look pass, another no-look pass by Jones to Kamas. Graham Geisha inside, and when you've got Jesse Kamas there to do that, why not?
Yeah, cleans up the mistake. 2-2-1. Oh, Ruggiero nearly came up with the steal there.
Holbrook,
wow.
He's dangerous.
Real quick release from Holbrook.
Kamas with the rebound.
Oh, right idea, just a touch late.
Portland is not playing their normal game here tonight.
Now 11 turnovers.
And Murch, the nice bucket. And we're going to have a Portland timeout, 36-29. Oxford Hills is up by 7. So one of the things that you pointed out during the break, Frank, is that Portland has just 2 timeouts left in this contest.
Yeah, those make him handy down the stretch. Thomas pulls the trigger.
Yeah, the long 3. It's not falling.
Oh, great hustle by Jones. And Cordell fought through a 2-man box out to come out with that one.
And Graham Geisha with the ball now. Ruggiero on the right side. Well, this time the rebound will come to Holden Shaw.
Foul on the floor. Yep, before the shot.
Could be on Pepito, we'll see.
That's going to be Ruggiero.
Ruggiero.
Kevin's second, Portland second.
As Cameron Pulkkinen will check in. I would dare say his brother,
Cole
Pulkkinen, plays for Southern Maine Community College. We get to call his games.
He had a fantastic career here at Oxford Hills himself.
Wow.
Nice step through by Shaw.
Yeah.
Took advantage of a little overplay from Kamas.
6 points for him. It's 38-29. It's a 9-point lead with 3:11 left in the third quarter. Ruggiero for
Short.
3. He's short.
And nothing's really falling for Portland.
So what do you, Frank, what's the answer to that? Work it inside more?
Yeah, I think Portland really, they got one past that possession. You got to run your offense through. And for that, I mean, that shot just looked flat coming out of Ruggiero's hands, not enough legs.
Wow. The offensive rebound for Pulkkinen.
And a foul on Kamas. Be Jesse's second. As well, Gage and Johnson will enter.
As Jones and Graham Geisha will take a break. Okay, Ruggiero had the...
That's going down, off
Yeah.
shot. Oh!
Whoa.
Wow. And I thought it deflected off Shaw's foot. That might be one of the few calls where we actually do have the best angle.
.221 left in the third quarter. 38-29 is the score. The Vikings over the Dogs at this juncture.
Steal by Johnson, but Kamas is down.
We're going to take a break. Okay, folks, we're back as the Oxford Hills trainer is going to look at Jesse. Looks like he lost, like he really had the wind knocked out of him maybe. He's having difficulty, taking a breath.
Yeah, I was away from the play. I don't know who was involved in it. There's a steal by Pulkkinen. Pulkkinen 3.
Wow.
Yeah, nice hustle by
This
Vayu.
young man, Holden Shaw, is something else.
Shaw got position.
He's got 8 points.
And he was very physical with Jesse earlier.
And that's an unfortunate miss there. Holbrook with the rebound. There's the miss there.
That should be off Jones. I threw it off the wrong guy's feet.
Yeah. I thought maybe it kissed Delameter on the way out, but it did not. So we're going to have a timeout here with 1:14 left in the third quarter. The score is 40-29. Oxford Hills in command right now. So Chris Easton is actually cleaning up a little bit of blood as Kevin Rugabira was bleeding. Chris Easton is the former Nordic skiing coach here, and he was kind enough to open up this booth that we're in at the very top of the stands. Very gracious.
Nice position by Holden Shaw, but he'll be fouled by Jones.
That'll be Jones's second foul.
Yeah, and the Bulldogs' fourth of the quarter. 0 fouls on the Vikings this quarter.
The head coach is Scott Graffam. Shane Slicer, Pat Carson, Joe Olfero are the assistants. Kevin Ryan is the athletic director here. That's Holden Shaw with hitting his first from the line. Trainer is Jillian Burrell.
Currently a 9-2 run in favor of the Vikings.
And they already had a lead. Here's Johnson now with the rebound. Jones with the long three. In and out. And that's been happening all night. The rebound comes to Jackson's. No, that comes to Eli Laverdiere, who's in the game. 41-29.
We're going to have a foul on Shaw, I believe, inside. As he gets called for the hook. And that's going to be Shaw's first foul. Vikings first of the half. And Oxford Hills 13th turnover. Rugabira comes back into the game.
.30 seconds left here.
We have a foul on Carson, I believe.
We'll see, or Brady Roy.
And it will be Carson.
I think you are correct, sir. His second.
Viking second. 29 seconds here. Big possession here for Portland to close out the quarter.
Johnson was certainly held there.
Foul's going to be on Holbrook.
I have that as his first.
Second by my sheet and the scoreboard.
We're going to go with it.
By Holbrook. Ooh, okay. So kind of a funky corner inbound here. Plenty of assistance from the stands here. As you said, we can't hear everything.
Pepito inside.
He fouled.
And that will be on Brady Roy, I think.
Yeah, Roy's first, Oxford Hills third. So funny. Fourth, that is. Funny, 0 fouls for Oxford Hills until the last minute of this quarter.
Wow. And, you know, that really was a push-off by Graham Gisha. Rugabira gets the 3, but the fan over here to our right keeps saying, watch the push-offs.
Now Kevin's making himself a villain here in South Paris.
Okay, and that's going to end it. The third quarter, 41-32. Oxford Hills will bring you fourth quarter action in a moment. Okay. Jake Carson now.
Jesse Thomas has re-entered the game for Portland. Good to see him back. Here comes the 2-3 trap.
Well, the Dogs start the fourth quarter with a 9-point deficit.
Oh, that's not a good foul. I'm sorry. Rugabira's got to be smarter than that. Just reach right across the body. That's his third. Deflection by Vayu.
As Cameron Pulkinen will check in.
Steal by Jones, and he's fouled.
By Pulkinen, I think. We're not going to get any assistance from the
announcer. There's going to be Pulkinen. Pulkinen second. Vikings first.
Nice screen there by Jones. Vayu comes up with it.
He'll be fouled.
Yes, and it looks like he'll be fouled by Jackson. No, he'll be fouled by Murch.
Murch is first. Oxford Hills second. A couple big foul shots for Vayu. Bulldogs trailing by 9 here.
Not a characteristic of Drew Vayu, a good foul shooter usually. He'll hit 1 of 2 to continue the 50% from the line tradition of the Dogs tonight.
And that's not a good number.
Ooh. Jones went after it.
Overplay.
Yeah. Vayu's first foul, but now, what's that, the second team foul on the Dogs?
2 apiece. Still over 7 minutes to play in the game. Plenty of time for the Bulldogs to come back, but it starts on defense. Jones overplaying.
Off his foot, but Pulkinen comes up with it. Whoa!
Stepped out. Ooh.
Yeah, no, he elbowed him. I mean, that was just absolutely clear as day.
15th Oxford Hills turnover.
Seven minutes left, 41-33. Vikings in front. A big possession here for the Dogs. Graham Gisha fakes the 3, gets it to Jones.
Oh, travel. 14th Bulldog turnover.
If I were Oxford Hills, I would not be in any hurry here.
Nope, time is on their side. A nice strong take there by Mert.
His 6th point of the night gives Oxford Hills a 10-point lead with 6.5 minutes left. Jesse underneath, waits patiently, but does not convert. Jump ball.
Arrow to the Dogs.
Johnson will come in to inbound. Gets it to Kamas, who fakes.
Good take. And foul on Shaw.
He's still hurting, you can tell.
Yep, Shaw's 2nd foul. And Kamas playing through some pain here. 11 points.
Yeah, and he can bring the Dogs to within 8.
So 2 foul shots for Jesse Kamas. 8-point lead for the Vikings. Delameter behind the back. Gets it off to Holbrook. Back up top to Murch.
And Portland with the man D right now.
Yeah, Shaw trying to get position on Kamas. Not deflection by Johnson and a steal.
Graham Geisha is fouled by Murch. Well, they're not going to say Murch.
Nope.
They're going to say, is Delameter in? It looks like 12 was the signal.
Yep, and it is 12. Scoreboard confirms. 5th Vikings team foul, so Bulldogs shooting out for the rest of this game.
The Dogs only have 2 fouls, folks, so they have 3 to give. As Pepito Graham Geisha now hits the first one.
Yep. Big high leverage foul shots here, Steve. Chance to get back into this game without any time coming off the clock. Short, rolls it in.
Graham Geisha for the first time tonight, I believe. The Dogs, Jesse converted 2, I guess, but.
Ooh, steal by Vayu.
He's underneath, he
Nice
reverses
take.
and in.
Coach Grafton's going to take a timeout.
So 43-39, 5.5 minutes left. We're going into Susie Schwartz time in just a moment, the most exciting time of the game.
Baseball pass over the top. Murch travels.
Wow.
It's 17th Oxford Hills turnover, 15 for the Dogs.
Goodness. Oh, that was a nifty play. Did not fall though. Brady Delameter.
And then a foul.
Yeah. And that's on Holbrook. We're going to take a break, folks. So, Graham Geisha's better. Very important foul shots here for him. Misses the first one, can still bring the Dogs to within 3.
Rolls it in.
So it's a 1-possession game here. Of course, there's 5 minutes left right now. Portland really on a tear here.
Yeah. And it's starting on defense.
Here's Rugabira up and...
He's fouled. Wave it off, shooting 2.
Shooting 2. We'll see how that's on. That's going to be on Jake Carson, his third.
So back to the line. Go the Bulldogs. Short. Oh, man. No legs on that one.
My goodness.
Absolutely. He was lucky to even hit the rim there.
Well, his shot's kind of been like that tonight, too. You have to wonder if he's tired.
Yeah, just something, a little emphasis here. Maybe he can knock one of these down and get into a little rhythm. Shooters roll.
He's got 6 points on the night, 4:53 left, 43-41. It's a 2-point game as Portland has roared back here. Wow. Being cleared out by Holbrook.
Ooh. Steal by Thomas, and he's going to be fouled by Holbrook. Sorry, correction by Shaw. Shaw's incredulous, but he must have had a hold of him by the time Jesse grabbed the ball. So down to the other end we go for more foul shots.
These are Kennebec Valley referees. I'm not sure exactly where they are based, but
I think this would be the Central Maine Board, as opposed to Portland, which would be part of the Western Maine Board of Officials.
Thomas can tie it. Like butter. It's a tie game, folks. Ooh.
And we'll have a foul on Thomas.
Not a well-advised foul.
No real effect on the play. Jesse's third. Bulldogs third.
Braden Murch comes in for Oxford Hills. Spins.
Johnson just a step late. Right idea. Oh, Delameter's
Fall away.
Yeah,
he's going to be
tough.
shooting two. Shooting two.
That's 4 on Kevin Rugabirwa.
Cordell Jones will check in on the buzzer, and we'll see if he'll replace Kevin. Probably.
Yeah, I think he will. Tough foul for Kevin. The shot was already out of Delameter's hands. He just landed in his landing space.
Yeah.
And Kevin will stay in the game.
Yeah, and Joe Johnson will take a break. James Johnson. And here now is Delameter. He's given his team a 1-point lead. And Jones with the rebound. Pepito Garamgisha.
Wow. Very physical there.
Yeah, right. I mean, you saw him push off. They're talking about pushing off, but Carter Holbrook, to me, is very impressive.
Yeah, and again, teams adjust to the style of the games being played in. A lot of holding, a lot of pushing. This is physical basketball, like we see in Class AA all the time.
Vayu out to Kamas. Kamas. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Wow.
What a move. 45-44. It's a 1-point lead for the Dogs. Wow. Garamgisha went down. It is a very, very physical, very interesting game.
Yeah, just solid defense will do it here. No reaching, no jump in the passing lanes. A foul on Vayu.
Yeah. Next one, they'll be shooting two for the rest of the game.
No, they're going to say that's 5 on Rugabirwa.
Wow.
Brady Murch at the line shooting 2. 3.5 minutes without Kevin. So it'll be Johnson to replace Rugabirwa.
So now, missing the first one, Murch can tie. That's a reach. That's going to be a foul, I believe, on Eli Laverdier. That's his second, and they'll be at the line.
Yep.
Now both teams will be shooting.
Foul shooting contest.
This really promises to be extremely exciting.
Now, Steve, you asked about the impact of the new team foul rules. Here it is.
Thomas. Well, my goodness. 10 out of Portland's 14 points this quarter have been by foul shots.
Yep, spent a lot of time in the charity stripe.
Thomas buries both. It's a 2-point lead, 3:17 left.
Oxford's being patient here.
Wow.
Foul. I think Johnson. The officials really tighten up here on the fourth.
Well, that's going to be on James Johnson.
Yep, so Delameter chance to tie it. It's one.
He can break double figures here with this next shot. He ties it. He's got 10 points in this game. Excuse me, I thought he tied it.
Unless they called it off for a violation.
Yeah, looks like maybe they did.
I'm not sure the violation or scoreboard issue. Count the basket for Pepito Garmagisha.
What's nice to see is that somebody really steps up. He's done that before tonight. The foul's on Delameter. That's his third.
Yeah, they did just put the point on the board for Oxford Hill, so he did hit two.
Okay. As the very, very strong Holden Shaw checks in now. Garmagisha hits it. It's 49-46, 2:42.
A little confusion there on defense. Laverdier for two.
Garmagisha up now. Portland still up by one.
Foul on
Laverdier, I think.
His third.
Garmagisha at the line.
Foul shooting contest continues. It's one.
Five out of 7 of his points in this quarter have come from the foul line.
Back iron.
Rebound Laverdier.
We'll gauge in the game for Portland.
Jesse Thomas with the rebound.
That Portland's going to slow it down here. 2-point lead. Need a good offensive possession here.
And there is no hurry. Jones has the gauge cutting through. He's got Jesse Thomas, who's wanted to go one-on-one all night.
Not a great shot, though.
No, and Delameter with the rebound. Wow. Polkinen with two. Vayu with the foul.
Johnson will replace Gage. Rebound Shaw, though. So a 2-point Vikings lead here.
My goodness.
Johnson has deflected out.
Folks, there's 1:24 left. 52-50 is the score. Oxford Hills is up, and this has been a seesaw of a fourth quarter here, but Oxford Hills has been in command most of this game, and Portland's been clawing from behind for most of it.
The Vikings certainly have the momentum here. Nice look.
Vayu for three. He's off. The rebound to Shaw.
I think it was Carson with the rebound.
Oh, I think you're right.
That minute, we'll see if Portland goes trap or what. Coach Graffam will take a timeout.
So we're going to take one, too. With 1:03 left, the score is 52-50. Vikings in front. So we're back after the Coach Graffam timeout.
Yeah, for Portland here, it's got to be go for the steal, go for the trap, and don't forget to protect the rim. We don't see the trap coming.
So instead, it's a four-corner.
Here it comes.
There it is. Wow.
That's going to be off Oxford. I think I'm going to say it was off Carson as he went down.
So the Dogs have the ball with 49.3 seconds left.
Coach Russo with, I believe, 2 timeouts. We'll see if he uses one here. If he rolls with what he set up in the last timeout.
Thomas underneath, he's fouled. So he'll be at the line shooting too. Let's see, that was
Holden
Shaw, his fourth.
A couple big foul shots here for Jesse Thomas. It's the first.
He has been a foul shooting machine this quarter along with Giram Gisha. He can tie it.
Hits it.
He does.
No fouls here if you're Portland. Just a good, strong defensive possession. No overplay. A deflection would be key. Ten seconds to play. Coach Graffam takes a timeout.
So, 8.2 seconds left, a tie score. We'll be back in a moment.
There we go. Big defensive possession here for Portland. No foul.
So here we go. It's the last shot of the
Rebound,
game.
Vayu.
Vayu has
should be
it.
fouling.
It
We go to
doesn't go
overtime.
in. We'll be in overtime. So we're just waiting for Portland to come out onto the floor here.
Yeah, Coach Russo taking his time. Of course, Drew Vayu with that big rebound. Oxford Hills trying not to foul. Vayu missed the last desperation heave. So we go to a 4-minute overtime. Each team getting another 60-second timeout. Jones and Shaw to tip it up.
No Kevin Rugabira to shoot. Oxford Hills controls the tip.
Yeah, Shaw playing with 4 fouls as well. Have to be careful. Oh, Jesse nearly got that one.
And it is a steal.
We have a jump ball, arrow to the Bulldogs. Russo, Rugabirwa, and company wanted a foul. Either way, possession's preserved. As the Vikings turn it over for the 20th time.
Okay, here's Garam Gisha. Now Johnson. Jesse's going to step out. And all night long, he's gone one-on-one. He stops, shoots, it doesn't fall.
Nice box out there by Pulkinen. Thomas just takes it away. And he'll be fouled. That's to be Pulkinen, kind of got him around the neck there.
Yeah, that's Pulkinen's 4th foul. Or they're going to say it was Holden Shaw?
No, it's Pulkinen. They haven't updated from the last foul. In and out.
Uncharacteristic miss for Jesse Kamas. We'll see if he can put the Dogs up by 1 as the score is tied, 52 apiece. Checking in will be Braden Murch for Pulkinen. Converts that one. Gives the Dogs a 1-point lead.
Steal. Oh. Coach Russo not happy with that one. The second foul on Giramagisha. Of course, the fouls do not reset in overtime, so shooting 2 from here on in starts with Murch. Foul shooting contest continues.
Misses the first one.
Another rebound for Veyu.
Johnson now.
Nice screen there by Jones. Get Kamas open, in and out. And a foul by Jones over the back.
That's his 3rd. As we go back and forth. Shooting 2 at the line is going to be Holden Shaw. Carson. Jake Carson. He's got 5 points on the night. He ties it.
Short. Rolls it in.
Yeah, and Johnson's going to be fouled. He'll be shooting 2, and I think that's going to be in Delameter.
Yep, his 3rd.
I have him with 4.
And as does our scoreboard, so I'll update my sheet. 2 shots for James Johnson either way.
Puts it through, ties the score.
Another rebound for Carson.
He's got a ton of them tonight.
Yeah, nice feed. Good position by Shaw.
Yep. 2:16 left. It's a 2-point lead. Veyu steps out. Johnson goes in.
It'll be deflected. I believe it was Carson who got a hand on that.
Jones will come to take it in. Thomas underneath.
Yeah, not a good angle. Yeah, nice positioning there by Shaw. Oxford Hills in no hurry here.
At what point does Portland have to foul here? 137 left,
Yeah,
folks.
I think it's got to get down under a minute here if you're Portland before you start going to the foul for possession. Hard defense, maybe a trap. Hope for a deflection first. It's only a 2-point game here.
(23-23). Wow, we're getting down to 1 minute.
Yep.
Excellent ball handling here by the Vikings.
Yeah, they're just going to bleed some clock here, as they should. So I'd expect a trap coming up before the foul. Just don't forget to protect the rim.
Well, now there's 48 seconds. They better do something.
It's got to be a trap coming up. Trap or foul. Thomas will foul Shaw.
Yeah, that'll be Jesse's 4th foul on the game. Shaw will be at the line.
Portland here. On a miss on the second shot, the rebound is critical.
Shaw can make it a 2-possession game with 41.3 seconds left. You might expect Coach Russo to call a timeout, but we'll see. He does not have the official's ear at this moment.
And maybe when he gets it over. There's a timeout.
So 58-54, Oxford Hills with 34.8 seconds left. We'll be back in a moment. So Jones inbounds to Vayu. Jones inside, and he's fouled.
Count the basket. Chance for a 3-point play for James Johnson.
I think that's going to be on Carson.
That's Pulkinen, his 5th.
Ah, indeed it is.
So interesting development here, Steve. Chance to cut the lead to 1.
He misses, but Kamas. Jones to Kamas.
He loses it. And we have a jump ball, possession arrow to the Vikings.
Yes.
That absolute carnage inside there, Steve. Looked like everybody was on the floor. Jesse ends up tripping, and we'll have an Oxford Hills timeout.
We'll take one too with 20.1 seconds left.
Here we go. Expect a Portland trap in the inbound. There'll be a foul. Oh, it's going to say Oxford Hills stepped out of bounds.
Wow, with 17.7 seconds left.
Bulldogs sideline inbound. And Coach Russo will take his final timeout.
Okay, folks.
See, Coach Russo has drawn up here. 17 seconds left. Got to get it in.
Wow.
Nice look.
Jones with a good look, but not good enough.
Travel, foul. Oh, they're going to have a foul on Vayu.
Wow.
So Gabe Damon, who's just entered the game, with a chance to put it away for the Vikings. Hits the first.
Wow. Well, with 9.4 seconds, he can put it away with this one. Damon.
I believe Portland is out of timeouts by my count. Hits them both.
All they can do is huck it up.
Jesse hits it. And Coach Russo takes his last timeout.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. 2.5 seconds.
So here we go. Steal or foul. Probably foul if you're Portland here. Thomas for the win.
Oh my goodness, at the buzzer. Thomas gave it his all, but 60-59. It's an Oxford Hills win. So, Frank, the Dogs lose a heartbreaker in a game that they were behind for all of the first half and much of the second. They clawed back. They couldn't quite do it.
Yeah, very physical game. Really got nasty there for a little while between the two teams. All the way down to the stretch, right into overtime. Portland with a chance to win it on a last-second heave put up by Jesse Thomas. Really a hard-fought basketball game between these two teams, and a fantastic upset win for the Oxford Hills Vikings.
The Vikings were led by Holden Shaw with 17 points, close to a double-double, at least 8 rebounds tonight, 4 of them offensive rebounds. Next up was Carter Holbrook with 10 points, 6 points for Braden Murch, and 5 for Jake Carson, who also had about 6 rebounds.
And 10 points for Brady Delameter, also getting into double figures.
Let's not forget Brady Delameter as well. The Dogs were led by Jesse Thomas with 25 points. I have him for 8 rebounds tonight, and 3 of those offensive rebounds. Well, just to stop for a minute, what a game for Jesse Thomas.
And he was at war the entire time. It was an absolute battle between Thomas and Shaw. Physical, leaning on each other, hooking each other, grabbing the jerseys. This is about as tough as it gets inside for Jesse Thomas. He was able to kind of get back within himself in the second half. A fantastic fourth quarter. He brought Portland High School really back into this game and had a chance to win it at the end. It just didn't fall.
Another great game for Pepito Giramgisha tonight with 11 points, including 8 of them in the 7 of them in the fourth quarter. 7 points for Drew Vayu tonight, and he led the team with rebounds and about 8 tonight, including an offensive rebound. Cordell Jones, 5 points, 5 rebounds. Kevin Rugabira, 6 points tonight. Not a typical Kevin Rugabira game, and then he fouled out.
Now, Kevin was struggling a little bit from the floor, and I think sometimes those struggles manifest themselves on the defensive end. Fouled out early in the game, so Portland playing without their leading scorer down the stretch. But James Johnson did a fantastic job of coming in for him and giving them some decent minutes down the stretch. He ended up with 3 points. Lucas Legage with 3 points to round out the scoring for the Dogs.
Folks, that's going to do it from Oxford Hills. This is Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt saying so long from the home of the Vikings, where tonight they're victorious over the Bulldogs. Good night.